Sonics and the Lakers get it on a Key Arena tonight. Lakers stand 25-11, 15-5 at home, 10-6 on the road. They've won 9 of the last 10 and 6 straight. Coming into tonight's play, a half game behind Phoenix over in the Pacific. They are 4th best right now as it stands in the West. Bryant double up fake. Durant bit, hook, line, and sinker. So the big old catfish from Marion, Lower Marion High School in Philly, heads to the free throw line for a couple. Here's Kobe across midcourt, trying to cross over and work on the Brown screen. Instead, he'll just pull up on the wing, drift and hit. On the wing, it's Odom. Angles baseline, beneath the rim. Reverses it outside to Kobe Bryant. Hesitates, fires and hits. Kobe Bryant, a deep 2 and a step back. He's 2 for 2. Collison will hold outside, whips it over to Durant. Extends that long arm to snare it. 10 to shoot. Has Walton. Steps back, juggle the balls and an airborne. But he made the adjustment and knocks down a fallaway hopper. Walton pumps it inside. Kobe Bryant backs and turns. Wheels in the left-hander.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he knows that he's going to have to score, and he's looking to score almost every time he gets the ball.
Here's Durant outside, knocks down the jump shot. Bryant in deep. One dribble and up and scores. That was too easy. Bryant 4 for 10, has 11. Watson will push. There's Wally in transition. Sets his feet. Bang! Three-pointer up and in for the Supersonics and the lead. With 5 minutes remaining in the second, Wally hits his second 3. Now Kobe Bryant goes to work.
Well, you know what that means to Kobe.
I'm coming back at you.
You know that's exactly what it means to him. Don't get happy, Wally.
In it comes to Kobe for 3. Bam! From the deep corner, Kobe Bryant comes out on fire snap. 6 of 13. He has 17. Off the screen, Bryant eases into a jumper. Bam! Here he comes. Kobe now has collected 7 of his 19 here in the quarter. Kobe steps back, kicks the leg, trying to get a call, won't. Saved by Ariza to Serbiak. Sonics with an advantage. Durant with a lay-in, rolls around and out. Here comes Fisher the other way. Kobe to the end line. Nice bounce pass. Finds Kwame Brown for an easy deuce. Now Kobe will defend Durant with 14 to shoot.
Well, Durant is trying to get the ball to Serbiak. Didn't give him a real good pass.
Straightaway 3. Got it. Kevin Durant gunning on a return pass from Serbiak. They go to Durant on the opposite side. Fallaway hopper, 5 to shoot. Kobe defending, air ball. Lakers the other way.
Well, that's a shot that Durant can get any time, and he has to make the adjustment on. I think if he thought he'd get it away quickly because Kobe might get to it.
But I think they missed him the first time he came off the screen in the lane. Here's Kobe on the wing. Bang, down it goes. That was a tough shot. Green, it appeared, was draped all over him. Watson gunning inside. Durant, one dribble, eludes Walton and packs him with 2 hands. Durant between the rings with 8 to shoot. Comes off the Thomas screen, crosses over. Great move. Fisher comes over to crowd him and foul him. Bryant with it. Toes the line. Fakes, adjusts. Shoots and scores. Kobe Bryant, the one dribble pull up. Beautiful.
Durant looking for 3 short with that.
Kevin the other way, trying to get it. But the Lakers break it. Send it ahead to Kobe. Slams it down with authority. And the Lakers by 4. Kobe Bryant with 25. Walton drives. Forced to get rid of a good defense by Durant, who plays tall. Kwame backs and spins. Collison picks him up. Out to Kobe behind the back. Ducks under defenders. Scoops a reverse with his back to the glass. Remarkable. 27. One of the signs here in the gym says Kobe dropped 50. He has 21 lifetime 50 or better ball games. 3rd all time in the NBA. Oh man, off the window on the inbounds. Fisher pumps it outside to Bryant. Across the middle. 3 defenders up top, and Walton is all alone at the cup for the slam.
You thought that there wouldn't be a crowd here tonight. All these seats are full.
Has a step on Green. Jostled as he went airborne, the foul, and the bucket.
Kobe missed that one.
Rebound Rednow. Watch him run. He's going to push it ahead to Durant in transition. Challenges on him, laid it up and in. That's the way you get it down the floor. Sonics by 2, 85-83. Crowd very much into this game and full of life here at the Key tonight.
Violence guy said, I'd like to be Jerry Sloan and have the same kind of run he had with Stockton and Malone, with Chris Paul and David West. They had 19 straight years of making the playoffs. And Kobe Bryant says, well, I got to tie this game up. That's 14 in the quarter for Bryant.
Outside to Bryant. Kobe backs, corkscrews, leans, scores in the paint. Kobe Bryant on his way to a 37.9, 4:28 remaining. Crowd on their feet. Bryant handling. Kobe on the screen, left to right, follow AJ, bang! Kobe Bryant with a heartbreaker, 39. We're tied at 110. Pick and pop Thomas from 15. There it is! Rittenauer with his 10th assist, and Thomas scores. He's got 14 tonight. Sonics by 2. Lakers bringing it bounds. Walton holding at the top of the key over to Kobe. A quick three. Got it! Kobe Bryant releasing with 17 to shoot. Knocks it down, and the Lakers lead by 1. A minute 20 remaining in the game, and the Sonics call a 20-second timeout. Under a minute left now. Rittenauer swings over to Durant. 53 seconds left. Rittenauer 10 to shoot. Forced out by Bryant. Finds Durant. Straightaway three. Got it! Kevin Durant. Straightaway three ball. We're tied at the key at 1:15 with 44 seconds left. Durant with 19 tonight. Now let's see what Kobe Bryant comes with. Exchanges passes with Odom. Out on the wing, this is Fisher. The extra pass to Walton.
8 on the clock.
Kobe working out beyond the ring. 5 to shoot, elevating for 3. In and out, rebound Collison. Pulls it away, looks for the timeout, and he'll get it from the bench. Durant will get it with Kobe on his hip, out beyond the three-point perimeter, 12 seconds. Durant puts a dribble on the floor, makes a move, steps back, fires with 7 off the heel of the iron. Walton with a rebound. 5 and 8, 10 seconds remaining, and the Sonics broke Rule 1 and broke Rule 2. And that was don't shoot early on the clock. First, take a look at your options in deep snap. They didn't do either.
Well, that would be youth and inexperience. Yeah, Kevin Durant just made the one that tied it up. He wanted to be the guy to put the game ahead, but you had plenty of time. And I don't think that he understood how much time he had on the clock. As he goes and he looked up at the clock and he thought, well, I got to go right now. You didn't have to go. Even if you don't shoot, the game is tied. And you go into overtime. Now you give Kobe and the Lakers a chance to put you away, and I'm sure that's what Damian Wilkins is telling Kevin Durant.
Inbounds, Brown handles, 4 seconds. Dribble handoff to Bryant, stripped of the ball by Watson. Green will lob it down the floor, and that will end regulation with a score tied at 1:15. It will go to overtime. Earl Watson with a big strip on Kobe Bryant. Seattle by 4. Bryant goes to work. Jeff Green's been pretty capable tonight on Kobe, forcing him to shoot jumpers. The fade on this one, though, bank it in.
What a shot. He was on the way down.
A little hesitation, levitation from Kobe Bryant. And the Sonics lead by 2. Rittenauer circles the floor, wraps it between the wickets, drives into the lane, off balance, bang, no. Rebound tip. Kobe's got it. Lakers trail by 2. Here comes Kobe sidewinding into front court. Quick burst of speed, pull-up jumper, bang! And the score is tied 121-121. Kobe Bryant, a season high, 46 with a minute 40 left in overtime. Wow. 17 to shoot for Earl. Durant curls off the Thomas pick, brings Walton with him. Collison screens. Brown picks up Durant on the open floor. Crossing over, stepping back. No. Rebound fanned in there and controlled by Odom. Fisher will bring it up with 21 seconds remaining, and the Lakers will call a timeout.
You got to decide during this timeout how you want to keep the ball out of Kobe Bryant's hands. Anybody else but Kobe Bryant taking this shot, you can live with the result unless it's somebody right at the rim. So you know that Phil is going to say, find Kobe and get out of the way.
And he has been thriving for so many years in these kinds of situations. 11-year pro Kobe Bryant steps onto the stage is what he does as the principal performer now with 20 and 3/10 seconds remaining, and the score tied at 121-121. It's time for the virtuoso performance that we've seen so many times before, but the Sonics hope to disrupt that now with Walton to bring it inbounds. No pressure on the inbounds. Kobe comes right to it, gets it cleanly with Green outside on the island between the rings. 13 seconds remaining in the ball game. Crowd chanting defense. They flatten it out, spread the court.
I think you have to go at Kobe. You can't let him come to you.
Got it. Kobe Bryant going to his left. Drills an 18-footer with 4 and 3/10 seconds remaining. And the Lakers take the lead 123-121. No pressure on the ball. Kobe got it easily, and they didn't come at him with a double team.
You know, he's done it so many times that, you know, you come to expect it. If you're a Laker fan, you know that Kobe can save the day, and he's done it in a variety of ways. And if you're the opposition, you cannot let him get his hands on the ball. He takes it back to center court, and he knows exactly where he wants to go. And there's a lot of time. Now, if you're Jeff Green, you got to go to Kobe right now. Try to put some sort of different move on him defensively. Now you react, and it's too late because he's going to that spot. Bang. And we've seen him at that spot all night. Now, again, when I talk about learning, and I'm talking about learning for Kevin Durant, you got to take a look at that. You got to say, Kevin, this is where you got to go. This is where you got to be. This is how you got to learn how to behave. And now you have a chance to behave that way. You got 4.3 seconds left in the game.
Here's Serbiak surveying the scene, getting inbounds. He lobs it across to Thomas. One dribble over to Nick. The jumper's up. The jumper's off the front rim. And the ball game is over. The Los Angeles Lakers have won it on a Kobe Bryant jumper, 123 to 121 in overtime.